DoorDash delivery horror story.
As a driver for DoorDash, I loved my job so much that I never refused a single order from a customer. One day, I received a food delivery request to a hill house that had no neighborhood around.
It seems kinda private.
I thought. After a while, there was a voice from inside.
Hi, I'm Noah. Could you bring the food to the dining room for me? It's the last room from the entrance.
He had hardly finished his order when the gate opened automatically. I walked in with the food in hand, and as soon as I stepped in, I was extremely impressed by the unique decoration style of the house. I kept the same expression until I got to the dining room. But there was something here that really puzzled me. Her face was covered with long black hair. Her skin was pale and oily. She looked like a wax statue. I panicked and dropped the package. Then I tried to get there to help her stand up, but a loud, grumpy shout prevented me.
Don't touch me, wife!
I immediately turned back. In front of me was an old man in a wheelchair. He quickly approached the woman, looking at her worriedly. Are you all right? He struggled to pick up the woman to sit on a chair.
I shouldn't have left you here alone.
He kissed her on the cheek and gently fixed her hair. Then he turned back to me.
My apology for being rude. My name is Noah, and this is my wife, Jennifer. She doesn't like strangers touching her.
Noah explained while holding his wife's hand and smiling politely. This was weird, because Jennifer was clearly a wax figure. I gave a forced smile, put the food on the table, took the money, and then quickly left the house. But when I was passing the hallway, I had a creepy feeling as if there were eyes staring at me. Since then, that old man Noah ordered things at DoorDash very often, and most of the time I was the one to deliver them. I found that okay because I lived nearby, and his tip was quite a lot. Every time I arrived, I would sneak a peek at Jennifer, who was usually placed in the living room or kitchen. Her eyes were always lifeless, and it really freaked me out all the time.
My wife will be going far away, so I just want to have more quality time with her,
Noah said unconsciously. That night, I received the order from that man again. This area was normally overcast, and it was even scarier when the power went out. As usual, I brought the package to the dining room. The house was very quiet. The whole hallway was covered with dim candlelight. The pictures on both sides of the wall that used to look so gorgeous were now so spooky. Sitting at the table was no longer Jennifer, but another white wax figure in a DoorDash uniform. I was so terrified that I dropped the car key. The flickering light from the candle wasn't shining enough, so it took me some time to find the key. While I was doing that, I suddenly felt someone sniffing my hair from behind. I was startled. Noah was right behind me. He gave me a monstrous grin, raised the candle holder, and smacked me on the head. He moved towards me with his mouth wide open.
me wife has to go. Don't you want to say goodbye?
I stepped back in fear, accidentally bumping into the table and knocking over the candle. The fire flared up. Noah freaked out and moved his wheelchair to the wax statue that was starting to melt under the candle's heat.
No!
I took that chance to run away.
How dare you!
He gave me an angry glance. He grabbed my arm so hard which scared me even more. I struggled and shoved him down. When I was hit hard against the wall, the pictures also fell to the ground. Flames from the candle set fire to the carpets, which burned fiercely. The fallen statues shattered into pieces. The wax skin melted, revealing the human flesh and blood inside of the statue. Some parts were fresh, some had turned black. The portraits on the wall were also melted. Inside were all human skulls, mixed with flesh and blood. I frantically ran away from the haunted house. My body was seriously damaged by the flames, but all I cared about was escaping from that horrible scene. I got into the car and drove away. The house was soon engulfed in flames. When I looked back, I still saw Noah standing by the window, looking at me in hatred. The half-burned Jennifer was still in his hands. Police quickly sealed off the entire area. They found many corpses in the house and the basement. All were burned so completely that it was difficult to identify which one was Noah. I told myself he must have died in that fire. But sometimes when I accidentally looked into a window somewhere, his hateful eyes would reappear, staring at me.